Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Citadel with me, Grand Maester Stitch, where we are returning to the Knights of Summer and Lord Leo of the Last Lament. So in the first episode we mainly did a little bit of setting up. We're trying to get the realm prospering for the beginning of our reign as we start to get our claims and such over the rest of the northernmost isle of the Summer Isles. I have not added any custom houses just yet, as obviously we've got no land or such to expand into yet, so we don't want those houses to die out. As soon as we start expanding, we will start to add those in. There is one that I did use as it fit perfectly with the Summer Islander physician that we did get. Kahuru the Sea Devil, and he is of House Sea Devil now with that nice red seahorse. It was meant to be on a yellow background, but I changed it to this watery blue background. I thought it was quite fitting for the Sea Devil, as well as the red didn't really stand out very nice on the yellow. It sort of clashed and made it hard to look at the sigil. So, but I think this looks like a nice sigil. I like the murky green blue watery colour as well in the background, which looks pretty nice, as well as the red devil seahorse. As well as that, I also did change the name of Jahal, I think it was Jahal, wasn't it, to the Stranger's Grove, and I think that was quite fitting for House Banks. As somebody said, I think it was Jin that said it, was the fact that House Bane does look quite dark with that sigil, that red scythe on black, so I think something as the Stranger's Grove fits quite nice. And people did say about having it as Golden Grove, and someone said the Stranger's Wood, so I sort of blended them together to make the Stranger's Grove. But then we do have the city of Golden Grove, which is within the Stranger's Grove. So we'll crack straight on. We'll unpause and start moving forward. Hopefully we can get some of these claims soon on these lands down here. Let's have a look at these lands. So it's going to be these four here to start with that we are going to try and expand into, as they are owned by the same person. So in Lotus Point is quite a decent area. Actually, let's just speed things up a little bit. It's quite a decent area. So we've got Summer Palace, the City of Lotus Point, and the Temple of Summer. But there's also the option to build two more. So this is a five dimence province, which is pretty decent. Up here in Amber Shore, 4 provinces that we can have here, which is also pretty good. Summervine, which is a castle, a fort, yes, and then the City of Sweet Harbour, pretty nice. But then in Jalabuxon, which is not, for the biggest area, it doesn't have a great deal here. It's only got 1 castle, Red Fletcher, and then 2 provinces that we can expand into. All of this, of course, looks like it is going to be jungle, yes. And then there is a small island off the east called Abula, which has Fair Hill, and the city of Horsetown. Nice, the city of Horsetown, love it. And that's actually open plains on this small island, so that's interesting. I don't care about dragon riders. I'm just going to have a little bit more at some of this other area that we are going to expand into. This is tall trees down here, I believe, isn't it? So surely this is going to be jungle. So we've got Cone Forest, which is deep jungle, has a city and the castle of Cone Keep. We have Tall Trees Town, which has okay, so it actually has a town, a castle of tall trees, and the temple of tall trees, and then the option to expand further, which is good, and it is all jungle. And then the Citrus Coves. Nice, some awesome names down here. That's a castle and a city, as well as the option to build 2 more. And it is all jungles, and they have got a trade post already, which is interesting. So, but yeah, I thought we'd have a little look at those ones that we are going to be expanding into first, just see what sort of things we are going to have. And most of it is deep jungle by the looks of it. Hibbold is no longer just for Lord Leo. House Dirt died of poor health. House Dirt has instantly died out. Well, it did not go well for House Dirt. That sucks, because he was a genius as well, and a decent diplomat, which means we are going to now need a new diplomat, which really does suck, especially when we were close to getting a claim. We do have Otho. He's a commander, but he just has very good diplomacy, but I feel like he would be wasted. We'll go with Delambar Bow, and we'll get him to fabricate a claim on Lotus Point. Hopefully that takes it a bit quicker now. We do need to change you to collecting taxes now that our construction is finished there for now. But at least we can see what we have got the option of expanding into here. I don't really think there's many more decisions we can do. We can hold a tourney. It would be good to hold our first tournament. We sort of need the money at present, so we will wait for that for now. And that Southern Island is absolutely huge, as well as all these smaller isles. There's a lot of land here to be had, and a lot of lore that we can hopefully build, which is awesome. Our daughter, of course, who we did have in the last episode. Nothing really that interesting about her just yet, so there's no point really picking a focus for her just yet. So we will leave that for now. I think everyone else is currently already doing stuff, so it's just a case of really waiting for these claims, waiting for these 5 years of peace to go by, and yeah, hopefully having a son and heir soon as well. We'll get things on fast forward for now in these early stages. I want to thank everyone who did submit character names. There was some awesome character names, house names suggested, as well as land names. Hopefully we can get as many of them in as soon as possible. I'll probably just start by adding the ones that were my favourite, or the ones that fit most into the lands that we're conquering, or the courtiers that we do have in our court. We're actually making money at a decent balance. My courtier, Dorella Crimeon, has expressed a desire to get married. This was Lord Dirt's wife, wasn't it? She has got the attractive trait. Do we have anyone in our court that we can marry her to? And you might be able to hear my daughter screaming. Well, not screaming, she just likes to shout. Let's arrange a marriage between you and... I don't know if we actually have. We have Lord Draymond is unmarried. Let's marry you to Lord Draymond then. A Valyrian, which is interesting. I'll find her someone nice. Hopefully that match works out well. Some stables have been built in Last Keep. Perfect. I don't care about dragons. We still do have our standing mercenary, well, not mercenary, but, oh, awesome, our wife is pregnant. Our event troops, just in case we do get slave raided, which happened to us twice. The monument promised by Tolhar has finished. Upon unveiling, a statue of yourself is revealed, and you notice the crowd smiling and giving you a round of applause. I have no words. Wow, 200 prestige, that's awesome. Hopefully we can put that to good use. Convert to local culture, Summer Islander. Convert to local gods, but obviously we won't. But I just want to see if there was anything new. Maybe in time. A queasy feeling overcomes you and you feel an immediate urge to vomit. Oh great, we gain the trait vomiting. And, oh, the Sea Devil thinks our symptoms point to cancer. He insists that you follow. Oh, great. What are the chances? Kahuru strapped you to a chair and had you sleep sitting upright for a few days. And apparently that helped us and improved our health greatly. And perfect, my liege, my work in Lotus Point seems to have come to fruition. By bribing, cajoling, extorting, threatening, and forging documents, I've managed to fabricate a claim on the lordship of Lotus Point, presently held by Prince Jarado of Sweet Lotus Vale. I leave it up to you whether to press it or not. Well, of course we're going to press it, and only it's going to cost us 41 gold as well, which is good, and 100 prestige, but that is fine. Perfect. Great news. My wife Galissa asked me to buy her some new clothes because of the pregnancy. She has outgrown most of her wardrobe, and now she feels frustrated for not having anything nice to wear whenever she needs to make an appearance at court. My dear, you do not need new clothes, so we can... Oh wow, perfect. Yeah, we can do that and just sweep over that, which is perfect. Let's move our diplomat on to Amber Shore then and try and get a claim there. It is a good tradition to have some gossips around a pregnant woman in order to keep her calm and distracted from the tribulations of this delicate time in her life. As Galissa's husband, it is my duty to provide her with the support she needs. I'll have some maids dispatched, only 10 gold. We gain 10 piety and her health improves. Perfect. Hopefully we get that son. My lord, I write to express my consternation at the fact that Priest Jaramonger enjoys command of your army when someone of high status would clearly be more appropriate. I petition that he be removed of command and I should take his place. Lord Roland of the Stranger's Grove. Do you know what? Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with what you're saying there. Your violent vomiting and diarrhea have gone away. You have recovered from what must have been food poisoning. I feel much better. So we didn't have cancer, we had food poisoning. That's a bit of a misdiagnosis by the old Sea Devil there. And who's this? Septon Belson has arrived at our court. We've suddenly got a new Septon from nowhere. Interesting. And now you can hear my daughter making silly noises. I do apologise if that's very loud. She's got quite the gob on her. Oh, and we've had another daughter, Maya Upton. Do you know what? I quite like Maya. Why not? Yeah, Maya Upton. We'll keep that. We need a son. A son was born to Raymond Elm, though, and Princess Melonia of Myr. And they have named him Narbet Elmond. Nice. Got some nice, cool... Wow. Looks quite Dornish. What was his mother like? Fairly fair skin, so... But no, yeah, he looks pretty cool. It's nice that we're getting those mixed cultures down here now. It's going to be interesting to see what sort of... We're going to have a little bit of, like, every culture down here. We've got people from the Free Cities. We've got people from Valyria, Westeros, Andals, Dawn, the Summer Isles. Probably going to start mixing with North and the Basilisk Isles at some point as well. I wonder how many years we've now been prospering for with our ambition. It's got to have been a few years already. And a son was born to Kahuru the Sea Devil. Nice. Named Tanau Sea Devil. Awesome. That's great news. At least some of our houses are starting to have children now. And we will start landing those once we start expanding eastward and southward, well, southeastward into this Northern Isle. What is this Northern Isle actually called? Do they actually all have names? I know that they do. I need to look them up and do a little bit more research on the Summer Isles. I did do a lot of research not long back on the Summer Isles when I first thought up with this idea. But then, well, it was a while ago now. And then CK3 came out and I sort of decided not to go ahead with the series because I wasn't sure how long it would be until Crusader Kings, CK3, A Game of Thrones would come out. Right, let's have a look at the trade routes again. Where are they? So apparently we've got some new trade routes now. Yeah, they have got a little bit... Wow. Yeah, we've got 2 decent trade routes here now on this island. But what I was going to look at was de jure lordships. Well, high lordships. It just all comes up as the Summer Islands. Okay. So we could probably maybe make some new ones, which would be pretty cool to make our own names for each island. I'm sure this island does have its own name. And I wish it would stop telling us about these Valyrian things that are going on. I really do not care. I think we started in 6650 or 6651, so we probably have done a decent spell of those 5 years, hopefully. My lord, I've collected an ample tax revenue in Swansport. The money should reach you together with this letter. Your humble treasurer, Tolhar. Excellent news. 21 gold. We'll take that. 21 gold is 21 gold. It's better than a smack in the teeth, isn't it? So, travellers begin rumours of fire and blood. I don't care. How much would it cost us to host a tourney, an epic tourney? Let's have a look. Small tourney would be 75, a large regional would be 125. Yeah, we won't host one for now. I really want to get that 1,000 gold to found the Bank of Swansport. That would be awesome. News from the Battle of Swansport, my lord. Whoa, what's going on here? Your vassal, Master Udder Blackstar, has been slain. He was killed in direct single combat by the enemy commander, Lord Reaver. Whoa, we're being invaded by the Ironborn. What the hell are they doing down here? Oh, he was also made a eunuch in that battle. Ouch. Damn, that sucks. He's killed by guy near Drum, Lord Reaver of the Seastone Isle, who's also one-legged, so it was quite the fight, but luckily it's not the main awesome Black Star, it's his brother instead, so that's good. At least well, he was quite a decent commander though, but at least we didn't lose Lord Corexar. Black Star, okay, well that's... Wow. Are we going to be able to hold off this army? I think we will be able to hold off this Ironborn raid. I was not... That was the last thing I was expecting. I was expecting slave raids from Valyria in the Free Cities, but I was not expecting the Ironborn to come down here. So that is interesting. Seems you can't escape the scum wherever you go. One cynical comment after another. I could not take it anymore. I even tried to bribe Septon Dennett so he could shut up and stop firing cynical remarks at me. Okay, so we're upsetting our Septon. I'm surprised we managed to win that without any other commanders in here. We've got Otho. Let's put Raymond Elm and Roland Bane there. Get some decent, just in case they return, or if any slavers come knocking. We need a new commander. That's because we've just lost that other guy. Let's have a look what we've got. Not a lot beyond the 3 that we've got. We could do with some new commanders. Let's go with this guy just for now with his 10 marshal. Nothing overly impressive really, is it? But it'll do. There are always things that need to be done when it comes to expanding and improving a castle. With the proper planning and diligent work, I can make sure the work becomes more efficient. Reduce the costs, reduce the time, reduce the costs, because money is so hard to come by. Otho of Otho Draymont's pirate fleet has declared Otho's invasion of the Southern Stepstones on Pirate Lord Gario of the Grey Gallows. Okay, so he's of House Draymont. Otho Draymont has become a pirate, which is interesting to say the least. So I'm guessing he is no longer our vassal. My courtier, Sir Otho Draymont, has set sail and left Swansport in the dead of night. He has taken several ships and a crew of loyal men to start a life of a pirate. Well, I'm guessing this is a Summer Islander event that can happen, because you do get a lot of Summer Islander pirates. So that's a shame, because I actually really liked the House Draymont. Maybe he'll come back. I love the sigil for it, but that is a pretty cool event, to be honest. That's pretty cool. So let's see. He's still important, so we'll keep an eye on him, see how he does. He's got 846 men. And we have got some new gold, which is awesome. Southern Stepstones. It'll be interesting to see. So he's going to war with this guy, isn't he? Who has over 1,000 men. So I can't see that going too well for Lord Draymond. Hopefully we can get him to come back the fall. But we'll see how he gets on. Why not? My liege, my work in Amber Shore seems to have come to fruition. By bribing, cajoling, extorting, threatening and forging documents, I've managed to fabricate a claim on the lordship of Amber Shore. Perfect. Use it. Thankfully, we've got plenty of prestige. Let's now move you to fabricate a claim on Jalabuxon, the biggest bit of land here, even though it's not, which is annoying, but never mind. We do now need a new commander, though, which is really annoying. Oh, and perfect. Lord Leo of the last month fulfilled the ambition to see the realm prosper. Perfect, and we're now known as the Gracious for that, which is awesome. Do we have any other decent commanders? No, we don't. We'll just have to go with Delenba Bow for now. And we do need a new ambition. That was a quick 5 years, but we've managed to achieve what we wanted. We've saved up a bit of money. We've got 2 claims. Hopefully we can get a 3rd. For our new ambition, I want to have a son. We want a son. Let's try and hopefully have a son. Perfect, my liege. I'm pleased to report the success of my mission to Swansport. The majority of the population has been converted to the faith of the Seven. Perfect. Excellent news. So, it's only a tiny area, but the others are starting to change, which is good. So our vassals are trying to convert them, their people, their small folks, which is perfect. Let's get you to do it. Let's get you to do it out on the Isle first. It's probably a little bit more realistic that it'll be a bit easier to convert such a small area. We've already got you fabricating a new claim, which is perfect. We'll continue to forward things along. Our wealth is growing quite quickly. The recent conversion of Swansport to Faith of the Seven has caused great unrest in the unfaithful parts of your realm. Both noble and peasant alike feel threatened. They will understand eventually, hopefully. And perfect, our wife is pregnant. My lord, since I arrived in Swansport, there has never been a shortage of soldiers reinforcing the troops stationed there. Under our guidance, they believe fame and fortune awaits them. Perfect, 50% increase there. We'll wait until our next child is born, I think, before ending this episode. We'll wind it down with, hopefully, our first son. Your treasurer comes to see you one afternoon. He explains that he has devised a plan to bring in exotic goods by setting up a trade route with a foreign realm. This would, of course, require a sizable monetary investment, but the potential profits would also be great. Let's organise an expedition. The money has been... No. Yes, let's organise an expedition. That sounds perfect. The time has come to outfit a ship for our trading expedition. The harbour master shows you a large ship with a sizable cargo hold that would be perfect for this job, but it does come at quite a hefty price. Buy the merchant ship for the journey. Hire a crew of bandits to steal the ship. On second thought, I can't really... No, we will buy the merchant ship. 39 gold, we can afford that. Hopefully it's going to bring in a lot of wealth and trade. The word has spread that you're planning a trading expedition, and a group of Septons have arrived at your court with a request. They are offering temple funds for the journey. If you will allow them to come along on the journey, of course it will be an honour. 15 gold, that pays for that. No, I can't risk them getting in the way. No, we will take the priests. We can hopefully spread the faith of the Seven throughout the summer seas. It is time to set out on the trading expedition. Hopefully it will yield good profits to foreign lands. Hopefully it does. It would be awesome if we can set up some good trade deals with the people of the summer seas. It is good tradition to have some gossips around a pregnant woman. Yeah, of course, we will go for that again. The expedition finally reaches the realm of King Eddard Stark. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Your treasurer asks you what gift we shall bring forth as a token of friendship to King Eddard. Let's have a look at King Eddard. He's a lustful zealot who's rude and authoritative. Nothing too impressive about him. A dozen strong horses, 30 gold. A chest with quality cloth from back home. A pouch of rare herbs, my courtesy. Let's give him a dozen strong horses, which is going to flatter him. And hopefully we'll get a decent trade alliance. At dinner, you notice King Eddard of the North face growing red with annoyance as he glares at your steward, shoveling his food in with his bare hands. He is paying his regards to the blessing of the gods. The option is available due to your high learning. Please excuse him. I'm trying to raise the street urchin to a civilized life. I'm hungry too. We'll go with the first one, because of our high learning, we can get away with it. You are walking idly around the court of King Eddard when you suddenly hear a discussion increasing in intensity around the corner. Turning the corner, you're surprised to see one of the septons from your expedition engage in a wild theological debate with a local noble. This could endanger the whole venture. This must be stopped. These heathens need to see the error of their ways. We could gain the trait Zealous, or we could accept our priest. We'll upset the priest. He's spreading Summer Isle gods anyway. After long hours of discussing the terms of how trade can be sustained, you and King Eddard come to a conclusion that you both agree on. This will be a profitable agreement. Awesome, so we've got a trade deal with the North. While I was at the foreign court, I also spent some time observing and discussing with the courtiers regarding how they organise their administration. It is fascinating how differently they manage things over here. I should apply some of these tricks when managing my own finance. We become a brilliant steward. That is awesome news. That's going to be absolutely awesome in our aims for improving our trade and our incomes, as well as hopefully getting that bank. It'd be nice to maybe get a republic rather than an empire in the future. With the new trade route set up, you return with the first batch of goods and sell them off for a nice profit. The influx of new wares will also benefit the economy for a long period to come. More money is always needed. We gain 77 gold, gain 150 prestige. Capital Swansport gets trade route, which is perfect, for 30 years, giving the following effect. A 30% increase in city tax, 20% in castle tax, 20% in tribal tax. We also gain 2 stewardship, and all our city vassal opinions go up by 5. That was awesome. That was an awesome little event to pop up, which is great. Let's have a look at those trade routes, and will it actually pop up on here? Hopefully it will. Your treasurer has brought the riches to your realm through his competent handling of the trade and expedition, and he probably expects to be rewarded with a share of the wealth. I'll reward him appropriately. Yeah, we'll give him a little bit of money, why not? We're still no son, but we're still making money. And, oh, my liege, my work in Jalabuxton seems to have come to fruition. By bribing, cajoling, extorting, threatening, and forging documents, I have managed to fabricate a claim on the lordship of Jalabuxton, presently held by Lord Simba. That's definitely a land name that we need to change, because, yeah, you know that I'm going to struggle with that one, guys, don't you? You really do. At least we're making tons of money, and perfect, we've had a son. He hasn't inherited that fair or tall trait, but we'll take it. Torrance Upton. Do you know what? I'm going to keep that. It's recommending some decent and different names at the minute. I quite like that, Torrance Upton. We'll go for it. And Lord Leo the Gracious fulfilled the ambition to have a son, which is perfect. Whoever you are has now arrived at our court. You're the Andal bride of some random First Man. No idea where he's coming from. But we need a new ambition. Make a friend. Do you know what? I'm going to go for Expand Realm by Conquest. Just because we've now nearly got all of those claims that we need. We just need to get the claim on this small island here. And then we can go to war. Finally. And try and double our land. Which is perfect. But now that we have that son, we will end the second episode of the Knights of Summer here, guys. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, guys, I really, really do appreciate it. And I hope that you enjoyed. If so, please don't forget to like and comment down below. And subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Don't forget to join the Discord community as well if you're interested. And hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next